Hey everybody, welcome to Sidestepping Adventures, a mid-Tennessee adventure. We are at the Stamps Cemetery. This is special to me because I am related to these people. My fourth great-grandparents are in here, and let me go take you and show them. So, I'm going to do the sign first. This ain't a very big cemetery, but I'm going to do the new stuff graves first, which there's not that many, so we'll go see them first. Okay, we're starting with this new one right here, and video recording it first. Now, I wanted to do this, put this on my channel. Well, I do, document cemeteries, but this one's special because before I ever decided to do this YouTube channel, way 6-7 months ago, I was YouTubing, and I come across some people that documented, my family, the Stamps here, but they didn't know what they were talking about. They didn't. So I'm here to set the record straight about a few things, since I am related to them, and I do know some stuff on them, and I just want to set the record straight about these people, because on their YouTube channel, they said that the Stamps were a bunch of witches, that they practiced witchcraft, which was not so. So, the reason why, I'll show you the reason why that they said that the Stamps practiced witchcraft. And my fourth great granddad was a wizard. They said, what if he's a wizard? Why did he die? You know? That just don't make no sense to me. So, actually, the truth being told, people back then didn't know how to read and write. So, I'm gonna leave the rest for a couple moments till we can get way over there. My wife's in the car because they passed on yet. Phyllis has not, so hope you're doing alright, Phyllis. But this is a small cemetery. Excuse me. I'm sorry. You got the hiccups or something. We did go to Cookville shop just a hair, but I managed to film 2 cemeteries before I went shopping, and spend some time with my wife. Now, I don't know if this is a tombstone or just a cornerstone for the property, but I don't see no kind of name. let's go up here to Neil. I'm sorry if you feel like you're getting drunk, 'cause I'm walking like I do. I'm a Christian. I don't want nobody getting drunk in my videos, okay? None of that. We got Presley right here. Look at that, a Beatty. Probably related. There's another Beatty. I'm related to Beatties. I'm related to Tinker Dave, baby. And I will be doing a story on Tinker. As soon as I can get some more info and get down there to his grave. It's in Fentress County, on the other side of Jamestown. So, but I will be doing a story on Tinker David Beatty. Beatty. I get these mixed up, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go to this Phillips right here. I'm kinda going from new to old. Clarence and Donnie. See, there's the old, but we're not getting there yet. I got to save that for the last, but not least. And I'm trying to maybe you can make that out. I can't. There's a name. Here. There's a date. Right there. There's the nearest death date. 1899 was the death date. Sorry about the traffic. This is on Brotherton Mountain Road, by the way. And this here is a... Hold on, I'm gonna try to set this up where you can see it. Okay. It says... I don't know. To be honest with you, I think the last name where up? R. Hold on. Okay. R-A-R-E-O-F. And it's got a star. I'll explain that in a minute. But let's see here. Take you up. Okay, let's go over here to these. Love. Now I don't know if the camera can make that out or not. Pretty tombstone for it being so old. I'm probably related to the Lees right here. That's for another time. My branches on my tree, they spread out so many different ways. I mean, I am related to a bunch of people. A bunch. And I'm glad, when I don't know if you ever felt this way in your lifetime, but in my lifetime I've kind of felt like, well, what's my purpose, for one? I look around and when my family, every family's got dysfunctional in it. And I'm like, well, what have my people did that is so significant and what can I find out, I just felt like empty because I think I did those, but I'll do them again because I got to talking. So when I started this ancestry quest, I got to looking at my family tree. And you know what? It made me feel good because my family were a bunch of pioneers and everything. I'm gonna do them new ones first. Then we'll get to the old ones. But I want to show you something very important. And then I reckon this will be the last video we do for today. It's been so hot. But now it's finally cooled down. Hopefully it might rain a little. But I did get 3 done today, so in one of them, be looking for it. I did one in Sparta today, and that's gonna be a couple parts because I can't put y'all through sitting for an hour. So 20-30 minutes. I can understand where you don't want to sit that long. I mean, I do. I think I did that, but I'm gonna do it again. I got one more over behind me, I think. I might have done Bertha Jane. I might have did her. Then I'm gonna do that nice one right there. And then we'll get to these others. This is my people. My great-grandma's mother, her mom was a Stamps, and that's why I'm related to the Stamps. Is Eli's mother-in-law was a Stamps, and I lost where I was at, but I did it now. Okay, let's go back over here. Now, I don't think there's any names on this, but I'll check for you. Ain't that cool? Now, if you live in Missouri, I don't know if there's anything like this up there. I'm from Missouri. I mean, I was born there. I grew up half and half here, half there, and half here. You could say mostly here, because I moved here when I was 15, because my daddy's born and raised here in Tennessee. And my mom's third great-grandpa, which would be my fourth, He is supposedly buried in McNairy County, Tennessee. So anybody that's watching this that lives in Tennessee and is around that part, and you have a YouTube channel, be looking for Alexander C. Stringer. The born date, I know the year, is 1795, but that's all. And he was married to a priest. See that? Now, back to where setting this cemetery straight. And I'm fixing to go show you why they said that they were a bunch of witches. And I will show you why. And I think they need to regroup and get their facts straight. Because if you're going to do a YouTube channel and do video for people, you need to get the facts about people right. And that's why I'm not going to do something for you all that is not accurate. So that's why, I probably did this one. That's why if you stick to this channel, subscribe, like, get this information out there. The more you like, the more you get my videos out there, and the more the other people can look at these tombstones, and if they're related, they can take this information and use it for their own. Okay, I'm getting to the person that they documented that this whole clan here was a bunch of witches. I can't make that out. Barely. There's a star. And if you notice, on every one of these, there's a star. Now I'm going to go from left to right, and we're going to get to the main one and talk about why they said these graves were witches. Which I started, because I'm getting nearly to them. Okay, well, they said that they were witches because of the fact of the star being on the tombstone. Well, back in the days where schooling, if you had a big farm, you had a bunch of boys, well, most of the time, the boys, you get your learning when you can, but when the crops came in, it was time to harvest, where the boys had to work. They couldn't go to school. So, most of these, my kin right here, especially this one right here, Nancy is my 4th great grandmother. And she is my 3rd great grandma. That's her mama. I do believe. I might have to check that again. She might be my 3rd. But anyway, this is what Sanford is the one they based their YouTube that he was a witch. Is because if you look right here, see the star? They said that the star represented there was a witchcraft emblem. But for their information and everybody else's, Sanford and it's documented. Sanford didn't know how to read and write. He only knew how to make his mark with a check mark. Or, however that they could. And who's to say that the star wasn't his mark when he did his name? So I'm guessing, just through looking at the tombstones, that the reason why you've got this and there is a dot in the middle of each one is that was the way they made their mark. And so who's to say that wasn't their mark, the family mark? And so they just decided, put it on the tombstone, But they weren't witches. They never practiced witchcraft. And for further information, do you hear that? Thunder. My wife said that it was gonna rain. I'm like, don't let it rain. I gotta do this last one before it rains. So with further information, I think it was Samuel, or it could have been one of the brothers. But there were herb people too. They would go out and find ginseng and that kind of stuff. And they would make up their own herbal tea and herb stuff. One of them, as I can recall, was kind of like a medicine doctor. They didn't have regular doctors like they do today. So, from generation to generation, they made their medicine like, mom and pop. They got it from their grandparents' remedies to cure stuff. It wasn't witchcraft, it was just taking herbs, crushing them up, grinding them up, cooking them, whatever you had to do, and digesting. It wasn't casting no spell on somebody. No, they didn't do that. There were farmers, by the way, and loggers and stuff like that. I took y'all through here. There is one more, and that is a white Whitaker. Always, when I first started, I'm like, there's a white taker, honey. She's like, no, a Whitaker, not a white taker. I don't know why I call him a white taker for. Well, that concludes the Stamp Cemetery, which is my family. So please like, subscribe, share on Facebook. Share on Facebook. Get more viewers, more people interested in history. That's what I want. That's my main focus is to get the newer people focused on their history. Who's to say that we can't turn that around instead of them destroying history? Renew their history. So, but I love you. Thank you for watching Sidestepping Adventures, a mid-Tennessee adventure. As you can see, there's my wife. So, I'll catch you on the next video, and keep it rolling. Jesus keep you. I love you. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.